Butler, hurry! It's almost
Hey,
time for us to
banquet
join
time.
for dinner. Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go.
Hey, I'm excited. The whole gang's gonna be here.
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
Hey.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too.
He's a
It
man
is
of all
truly an
trades,
honor
eh?
to make your acquaintance.
First time
No
meeting,
need
okay.
for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
I'm actually interested
Exorcism?
what Zhongli
I
would
can't
say.
say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Hi.
Whoa, there's so many people here.
Greetings,
All
everyone.
we knew was that Hu invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends.
Hey, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
I have been having so much fun with this event, but I've become musically cultured.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations.
Hey, that's
lately.
good news.
She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me.
Fair
Come to
enough.
Think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Yeah?
Hold on.
You
Xiangling
bully.
came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
Oh,
See?
God.
Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon.
Yeah, because Paimon's a gluttony.
Oh, and I have to
Pure
thank Mr.
gluttony.
Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue.
Hey, they work,
My
though.
suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
Sounds good.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about
Okay, so
I
it was
sample
that.
the dishes next time?
It was that bad, eh?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Yeah, where's Grover, man?
Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
Ah,
You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation.
Grover MVP then.
As for Hu Tao,
It's Hu
The
Tao,
director
she's...
went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
Is that guest
Seems like
Venti?
it's almost time.
huh?
Hmm?
Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important.
Definitely
Could it
Venti.
be Kuching? Ningguang? Or Captain Beidou?
It's rather
She
Xiao
didn't
or it's
clarify.
Venti.
And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
You should have.
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right?
Who, please?
Good thing the conqueror of demons and I are both as swift as
Okay,
the
it was
wind.
Xiao. It was
And
Xiao.
whoosh, we made it just in time.
I still take it though. Xiao is pretty good. Hello, Xiao.
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the conqueror of demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The
Yeah.
director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus.
Hu Tao kind of knows that Zhongli is Rex Lapis, right? She's had thoughts about it. Like, she's still not 100% sure.
To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
Yeah, Zhongli lying for his teeth, alright. Oh, flashback?
It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh.
Hmm?
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Xiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion
Aw.
of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
Don't think we've heard of that before, have we?
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhong... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances.
Ah, this is
There's no
actually...
need to be this formal.
This is really fun, I
heard
like
that
this.
The Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
We're old friends.
Great. You two sit together.
Yes!
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh? Finally remembered me?
Sit next to
When
me,
we
Hu
arrived
Tao.
just now, the host at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Still a seat missing though. Where is Venti? Give me Venti, goddammit.
Paimon would have never guessed the person Hu Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
We have many
You
connections.
know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him.
Oh, that's wholesome.
You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations.
Oh,
Dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows.
damn,
Hard to
okay.
imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Everyone's making connections.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Chongyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too.
Oh?
He helped try my dishes during the Master
Oh,
Chef's
yeah.
cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
Wait, is that something
No
we
anecdote,
know?
however, compares to meeting you in person.
I can't remember.
I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and Chongyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore.
Yeah, because you suck in these kind of situations.
Look at this Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Belated isn't the right word to use here.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon.
Nah.
There's no need to be so polite.
Yeah?
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya. What's your true intention then? A little get-together between friends.
Juicy
sipping
drama?
the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Bravo!
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exercising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then.
Hey.
Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Indeed.
Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty curious of how she actually did that.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Flashback time again.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. Hero of Dihua Marsh.
I love him.
I know you're there.
I love Hotel so much.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
Fair
I
point.
know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
She's just so
Did the
fun to be
Conqueror of
around.
Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
Seems like
There
a
might be other reasons.
that's a good reason as well.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead.
That's
That
the
is how
word.
the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
Oh, okay.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
He was definitely worried about his karma.
You know him pretty well, huh?
Yep.
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power.
Hey.
Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
Yeah, Xiao
I
needs
didn't
this.
Expect there to be so many people.
There's
You
no
n-
need
you
to
need
worry,
this,
Conqueror
Xiao,
of
alright?
Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
Oh, the
Fighting with Chongyun. I saw that too.
oh, the gaslighting
Your
though.
lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Carrots suck though.
Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xiangling told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
Yep.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
You seem pretty quiet today. Is everything okay? And you're not used to being around so many people?
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend.
Venti.
Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
Venti's music, right? An old friend?
You should know him. He's...
There he is. The wind?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time.
Hey.
Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
Good old Venti. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door.
Zhongli and Venti
just sit there,
finally
Zhongli.
meet it.
Go welcome our guest in.
Oh,
No
who?
such need. I'm coming in.
Hey. Yeah, with the entrance? Okay.
You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite, Venti.
Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends.
Those two will get along
Fate has brought
perfectly.
us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest.
Okay, so
Help
Hu Tao
yourself.
didn't invite
I'll
Venti.
ask them for another set of cutlery.
Mm-hmm. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
These two together is so
It's
chaotic.
you.
Oh, isn't this Genu?
Genu?
Uh-oh, pen name.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works,
Oh,
aren't you?
a great play,
I met
Venti.
Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
That fucking smirk. This is everything I've been hoping for. He's my old pal too.
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And
Remember,
bards
yeah?
go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel
Yeah, okay.
relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
So that's how it was. I see.
I understand now too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
I love this.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
Hu Tao definitely knows.
Xiao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Hu Tao's just stirring trouble at this
Sorry.
point.
I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
She's just being chaotic. I love Hu Tao.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon, play along.
Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's,
Mhm.
pretty normal for him to not know anything.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
And here
I
comes
guess
Venti
the tavern
stirring the
talked
pot.
About this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I'm having a lot of fun with
so
this.
too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, the flowers in
You
the hair.
have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, Shincho,
Those two just get along perfectly.
mind lending
They're,
me a
bo-
few books
they're both
I
just
have?
chaotic.
Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, watch and learn from Xiao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too? I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist
true.
the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
But the music festival wasn't planned beforehand. He did direct I keep butchering his name, Dovak, here, so that's probably how he knew.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you. You must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Yeah?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity.
Zhongli was like, no, please, don't let it be him. Anything but him, please.
People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather
that's your
difficult
excuse?
to predict another's whereabouts.
Okay,
The festival
Zhongli.
is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
In my case, a can of Coke.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I?
You've been amazing,
I
Vinci.
usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
Fair enough. Does Xiao drink tea?
They started proposing toasts. Should we?
What's going on? Am I missing something about Xiao? Oh god, we're kind of going inside Venti. Stop. Xiao!
What's with the urgency?
What is going on? Are you done eating? Want to head out for a walk? A date with Xiao? Yes?
Sure.
What's going on?
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
No, stay. You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
Don't worry, we'll be back soon.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Yeah, we're off on a date, Paimon. stay here, alright?
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're
God, I
only
love
having
this
tea
so
today.
much.
What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
What are you saying, Paimon?
Allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be
Yeah,
honest,
sure.
Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
You say the wrong thing every other time. This time makes no difference.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Xiao village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
About you and Venti.
Yeah?
Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Xingzhou is like so good at gaslighting.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Alright, date time with Xiao. Let's go. Okay, why was we flipping out? Because I'm honestly
you all right?
confused. I should be the one asking you that.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
It's all Venti's fault.
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity.
Hell yeah, we do.
I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute.
That is true.
It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
I mean, you don't have to be like them. You do you.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances.
Stop limiting
Whenever I
yourself.
think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Strange in a good way, though?
Yes.
Splendid.
Parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come.
I feel you on
She
that
told
one.
me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed. I mean, I did, but...
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now.
Yeah.
But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him.
God, don't
Rex
remind me.
Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself.
Just hearing
I never saw
Bosacius'
him wear
name
this
just
during the war.
makes me sad.
I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are.
Oh, Hey,
I'm not
Xinglan.
intruding, right?
Kind
You're
of.
not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts.
Ooh.
Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
Bro, we have been gone for like 3 minutes. But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
And to be honest, I was kind of worried too.
We leave for 3
You
minutes,
looked a little
and
restless
everyone...
just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanqiao made.
You're worrying too much.
I'm gonna butcher this word. Xiao, don't pull any Lenny scatic wind cycles on us. Nailed it.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Alright, sounds good.
Please wait.
Oh,
There's another reason why I came looking for you.
which is...
Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Aw,
Yup.
that's
Since the
sweet.
Masterful Chefs competition, you could say that Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshuin sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guest she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order.
Oh, that's super
So I
sweet
made a few
though.
servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you, Zhongli and Guoba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to. I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
There we go.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Xiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
This is just a wholesome overload. My heart is hurting.
Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
My cheeks are starting to hurt. Ugh, smiling too much. We're back.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Yeah,
So
so...
much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
Bro, we were gone for like 5 minutes, alright? We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like.
You know...
Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Okay, we will not
Sorry
feed
to
you
keep
from...
everyone waiting.
We won't feed you from now on, Paimon. Yeah, when we're out on journeys, who feeds you?
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted
Good.
by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure
of course.
we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Zhongli is the most
But
powerful
when it comes
Archon,
to
right?
having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest.
I love this. I
I just
love
happen
this.
to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
Yeah, Paimon, you petty little...
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that
Yeah?
we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Yeah, just going around the
Is this
room.
really the way
Alright.
this works? I didn't
It's
cook
gonna...
any of these
It's gonna
dishes.
land on us or
It's
Xiao.
not a big deal.
It's gonna be me.
Just
It's gonna be
look
me
at
or
her.
Xiao.
Xiaoling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition, the only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant, a good old friend of mine.
There's no better choice.
Oh, this is amazing. I love I love
Why does
Hotel.
Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Just going
counts.
all around the
It's
room.
one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Woo!
Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works.
It's definitely how it
Making a fortune
works.
is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Woo!
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
No.
I refuse.
Yeah.
I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
He's gonna say us, but
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
wait, don't.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
God damn it, Xiao. Hmm? Oh, god damn it.
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people.
You deserve to be mocked.
No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
Okay, Paimon. I'm not the only well-connected person here, though.
Huh? Who else is there?
Take a look in the mirror, Paimon.
Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished?
Why did we fuel her ego? No.
That was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant.
It's weird that they're using Paimon to do it, though.
The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous.
Fair
Paimon
enough.
plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
And an annoying one.
Guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right?
Of course, you're the best traveling companion ever. Second to the blind bird we have, but
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
yeah.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Yeah, let's roll with it.
Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us.
Just don't fuck it up, Paimon.
Here you go. Take the match and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Thank you. No, it's ending. I want it to go on forever.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Thanks for the treat, director.
Yep, the tea was amazing too. You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see.
All the time.
It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Chongyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
Yes.
No need. I'm headed
No.
towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble
No,
one such as
Venti,
Mr.
stay
Zhongli.
here, please.
I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
No, Venti.
We'll catch you all
Stay.
later then.
Alright, goodbye, Hu Tao.
Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Bye.
Well then,
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Xiao.
Heaven forbid.
Adeptus Xiao.
Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite music festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past?
Yeah, we got a lot of
The same
backstory.
truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few
Soraya.
things about her research topic. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike.
Do we know Sora? Sorry,
In the legends
whatever her name
recorded
is.
by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Xiao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions.
Pretty much family at that point.
This was as true back then as it is right now.
Oh.
Just how Xiao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise.
That's me.
So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Rex I mean, Zhongli. What you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah, the director asked me to accompany you on your return. But I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director.
Zhongli's a great
Bye
wingman.
for now.
Bye, Zhongli.
Bye.
Everyone's gone now.
Let's go take a
Paimon
look at the
always feels a
view,
little empty
Xiao.
inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler.
I'm afraid there'll be a lot to ask of you in the future too, my most distinguished...
Good that you're aware of that. Xiao, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liu Harbor.
Yes.
No need.
Damn it.
I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight. But it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling is mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay, I'll see you next time then.
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood. Oh, it's you. We meet again.
Hey Zhongli. Hey
Surprised
Gorba.
to see me here? It's
Kinda,
the
yeah.
director's orders. Xiangling worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities. The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen so that Xiangling will have some time to herself.
Oh, that's
With
nice.
someone as hardworking as you around, there seems to be nothing much for me to do.
Hey, Gorba's great. Also,
It feels
adorable.
good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires. Perhaps I should borrow Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to speed things up.
That ruins the fun, though.
You'd still prefer to make them by hand. But of
Yeah,
course,
exactly.
This is such a cool ship!
Found them.
Facing the sea breeze.
Venti and
gazing out at the
Kaza,
soaring
yes.
seagulls. Makes me want to sing out loud. Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
Just great company though,
You
right?
can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships. Speaking of ships,
We haven't seen the pot yet,
everything's
right?
perfect about this one, except... Kozua, could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age. How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
There's not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this
Bendy can
matter.
make himself taller,
Even
right?
I have to sit in the no drinking zone every time.
Oh.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
Really, every time we've seen you drink, you passed out drunk.
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
Dr. Baiju, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
The singers. Performing at a music festival is very demanding. Using these herbs in good time will protect their voices from damage.
That's good looking out.
Oh, that's why you were preparing them all night.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it should take top priority. Let me double check again. This one is for...
Two mummies?
Don't tell me you called me over for just a game of chess.
You have to be more specific, Captain Beto. Is it that you find playing chess an uninteresting activity? Or that you're unhappy about my lack of novel ideas?
Just wanted to be
If
together.
you don't specify what you mean, how could I know what I should do to please you?
Of course. I make a single remark and you reply with a full-blown lecture. Maybe we should deal with all official affairs publicly in the future. Might just make things easier.
I'd be perfectly happy with that. I'm just worried that Captain Beto's business might be negatively affected.
Don't give me that. That woman from Yenshang Tea House sometimes comes aboard to ask for information. She requested the fleet to import some goods, but how could I not know who she's actually working for?
Oh, you sure know a lot, Captain Beto. How about I ask her to come over? Or maybe we go straight to her tea house. With one more person around, we'll be able to have some variety in our chess games. I hope that would be less of a bore to you.
Got it.
So, we're still gonna play chess after all.
Those two trying to like one up each other. It's so good.
Xiao just came up here with some almond tofu, but I haven't finished everything Xiangling gave me yet. You should try some too. I'm not as experienced in tasting mortal food as you, and I couldn't tell the difference. There must be many different stories to tell of the hustle and bustle of the mortal world, too. You can tell me. I will listen.
This whole event has just been so sweet. Because I think I spent that whole quest smiling. Because my cheeks are sore as out.